The topic of presentation today is the energy layer for AI. And so far as devs and computer scientists, you probably never cared about how much energy am I consuming or what's my energy strategy as a product builder or a builder in general. The reality is the world is changing. That means the cost to build a product is going down, down, down. Like we all remember that when GitHub Copilot went live, the ChatGPT happened, Replit, Cursor, Lovable, Cloud Code, all of these are helping us to build products much faster and much cheaper. However, at the same time, the cost to run a product and operate a product is going up, primarily because the new apps and new systems are consuming tokens rather than being hosted on a server with a database and like be maintained with a minimal cost. Now you are an active consumer of electricity, and that's what makes it important for developers and software people to care a lot more about their inference economics. How much does it cost to make that query? How much does it cost to click on that button? So all of a sudden, the product mindset changes. At the same time, I mean, it's not only about building a product and maintaining a product. Like more and more features now depend on AI and AI inference. Like I heard the conversation or the presentation from Landing AI. When you are running those documents through those agentic processes, you are consuming tokens. You are actually consuming a lot of electricity, and you can optimize that cost through so many different ways. That brings it to the point that as product builders, we should understand that the mode has changed. It's not anymore about, oh, I have a really cool product. I have this beautiful UI UX design, this fantastic customer support and integrations. Honestly, like an average person with a really good understanding of a business logic could build a software in 2 week time frame. The security is still questionable, but I imagine in a couple of months that part will also be addressed very quickly with all the AI tools that are happening and at the speed of progress that we see with the AI models. However, in the meantime, new modes are being created. Using products is becoming more expensive for end users and for builders. So if you are building something unique, you have to have some sort of defensibility there, such as proprietary data for training or fine-tuning models. Uh, you may want to say, I have a specific hardware systems or physical layer on my application. But if you are purely running LLMs to have an application for your customers, all of a sudden it becomes important. How do I optimize the cost of tokens? How do I get access to more energy and electricity so I can run it in a better way? So when we start talking about cost optimization for inference, four main things come to mind. One is, do I have to run everything on Opus 4.7 or Minimax could do the job or GPT-4 is good enough? So model selection becomes super important in keeping a product sustainable. Prompt engineering is also another layer, how to decrease number of tokens that you're pushing into an LLM. Uh, some people might say we can rely on average hardware, TPUs, GPUs, A100s. But eventually, when it comes to operating a system, energy is also a big part of this optimization layer. So 60% of operational expenditure for an AI infrastructure and AI data center goes into their energy usage and electricity. So, um, as Sam Altman says, he actually said it like in October last year that eventually the cost of intelligence and cost of AI will converge to the cost of energy and electricity. So it makes it a lot more relevant for us to start caring about that. And that's why we built this product named Claude. Claude, that the name came from Cloud by Load. It's a cloud, AI cloud built by a company named Load, who I'm the founder of it. But Load is not a new company. We have been around for 5 years, and what we do is energy management for data centers and compute. And we come from that word and that sort of expertise. Now we are trying to implement that and to use that to a new layer of the market. So far, it was like the operations manager of data centers, but we think now the AI builders should start caring about that energy cost optimization. The platform that we have, uh, we are um, we are offering access to a bunch of different models. For the open weight models where we can run and operate, we offer extra discount. And what we do in real time, we are passing down like the savings on the energy layer down to the end user. So if you have a large batch of inference workloads, um, and you are concerned that, hey, if I run it on GPT, if I run it on DeepSeek from any major provider, that's going to cost me $5,000. What if I can run it with Claude and take advantage of those energy savings, which means getting 60 up to 60% discount based on the real-time conditions of the energy markets and electricity markets. So that's the entire mindset around it. In terms of end user experience, like the entire added latency that we're adding to the process is around 20 millisecond. So normally when you're chatting with ChatGPT or sending a completion request in, it usually takes you, let's say, 10 second, 20 second, 30 seconds. So adding 20 millisecond to that is, we can call it almost seamless and negligible in the process. Uh, and the way that we built it in an OpenAI compatible way. So you can just like very quickly switch from any OpenAI compatible platform or solution that you're using, or use it with your OpenClaw, N8N, KiloCode, even Cursor. So we have users who connect their Cursor to us in order to get access to lower cost LLMs. Uh, and it brings it to the point that I want to like to kind of start wrapping up the presentation and conversation. What we are trying to do, we are trying to make every AI builder energy aware. So as a result, they can build better apps and they can increase their profit margin in the applications that they are building for their customers. And eventually they increase their chance of survival, they increase their sustainability, and they increase their profitability. We would like to invite you to join the platform, giving it a try. Join also our Discord community. We usually give away free credits for people who are testing out the platform and who are willing to help us make the platform better by giving us feedback. So please join our Discord community and get your API key today. Make sure once you registered, let us know on Discord so my team can help you with getting some extra credits and also support you with the integration.